Nicki Minaj and her ex-boyfriend Meek Mill are going off on each other on social media. It started with a diss, but things escalated quickly to an intense Twitter exchange that included some serious allegations. What's up, y'all? It's Emil Ennis Jr. here with Clevver News, and if you've been on social media today, you've probably seen the Twitter war that's gone down between Nicki Minaj and her ex Meek Mill. And before we get into it, some of these tweets get serious and talk about topics including alleged abuse, so please only continue watching this if you feel comfortable doing so. It all started when Meek liked the photo that had Nicki's husband Kenneth Petty in it. The post was seemingly poking fun at Kenneth. This may or may not have been what started Nicki's subsequent Twitter rant. She started by dissing Meek by sharing this photo of him and writing, quote, "Trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers, bad built face obsessed with the queen." She also posted a series of photos to her Instagram stories with pictures of Meek, some with a clown emoji covering his face. It looks like she literally got these images straight from Google because you can see her searches on top of some of them, like this one where she clearly searched for Meek Mill man bag. She also called Meek out for tweeting about her man and how he needs to just move on, but in one of her posts, things got a bit more serious. Nicki puts Meek on blast and accuses him of physically hitting women. And it wasn't long before Meek responded. In a series of tweets of his own, Meek tries to disprove Nicki's claims and calls out Nicki's brother, who is in prison for predatory sexual assault and child endangerment. He said, quote, "The only way you can try to kill my career is to say I beat women. Talk about your brother convicted of rape and you've been new and paid for his lawyer. You know, I know you want me to crash with your boyfriend and I won't." And Meek went on to say, quote, "You sad, you willing to crash your man because you losing now and everybody in the industry know you a bad person. You been knew your brother was raping that little girl, that's why I got away from you." The back and forth continued when Nicki accused Meek of being violent towards both her and women in his family. Nicki said, quote, "You beat your own sister and taped it, spit on her and taped it, kicked me in front of your mother and sent her to the hospital. Sucking Drake made you feel tough again, move on." And she also talked about her brother's situation and suggested that extortion was involved. Nicki said, quote, "Imagine talking about an alleged rape of a child to hurt someone who wasn't involved just so people can dislike me. You can never stand on your own. You won't tell people the mother is on tape asking me for $20 million to make the charge go away though. You was around, you know, see you soon." But neither of them would back down. Then it was Meek's turn and he accused Nicki of trying to destroy him with the allegations of abuse, and Meek finally tried to exit the conversation by saying, quote, "My girl is with me, pregnant, watching me tweet about my ex is very clownish. I'ma exit." But he followed up by saying, "For clarification, I don't hit women and I won't let my interviews be filled with questions about her or any situation to do with her when I come out to do press for my new album. No devil's tricks." And Nicki and Meek's drama is way deeper than just today's Twitter fight. Last month, they had an incident at Maxfield in West Hollywood when Nicki, her husband, and Meek shared words before Meek was escorted out the store. Again, in this situation, there were two sides to the story and conflicting reports, with Nicki's team saying that Meek was staring at her and her husband prior to the argument, while Meek insists that they started the altercation. And it looks like things certainly aren't smoothed out between these two, but I want to know what you guys think about all of this. Have you seen the back and forth between Nicki and Meek on social media today? And does it bother you when celebs air their dirty laundry on social media, or do you enjoy following along? Let me know down in the comment section below. After that, why don't you dive into more Clevver News by hitting that subscribe button and clicking that bell, because I don't want you to miss any of our new stories or updates, and then click right over here for even more entertainment news. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me here on Clevver News. I'm Emil Ennis Jr. You can find me at Emil Ennis Jr. on Instagram, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.